Yeah.
I want to express my view on my own observation. As far as this case is concerned.
Yeah.
It has been mentioned how General Kamudi's headquarters was constituted.
Headquarters sa General Kamudi na Nedi how
Namely,
Yapele
he was himself as a commander.
Eneliena ele Molaudi
Deputy commander.
Mehonale Mutlatiwa Molaudi ele deputy.
Chief of staff.
Mehonale chief of staff
and brigade commander.
Mehonale brigade commander.
Yeah.
For some other units were just adjacent, small headquarters.
Again, sa mafapha mang le headquarters ngena fela tsenyana.
Yeah.
For the purpose of justice.
Again, sa toka.
While I'm still testifying.
Ante ke fana ka bopaki.
Why are the rest?
Ba bang ba kae?
Including myself too.
Ke kenyetsa le nna.
What is we are here seated?
Mana mo go ditseng teng.
In the deck.
Kamana kagal box.
Is the substantive command.
Ke molabua sole ya ntseng a le tulo.
That used to be principal staff officer to the commander General Kamudi.
Me yaning kana kwero enele principal staff commander fiena tasa polaud bena General Kamudi.
The position again?
Position
the
principal,
position again
principal staff
principal staff officer.
Or principal
one
staff
of
officer.
his principal staff officers.
Or Emongwa, one of his principal staff officers.
Yes.
Of course, belonging to adjacent headquarters area.
Kala na ki karabella headquarters ngengwe mane sesole. I mean, sol. Di fofane.
Yeah.
Could this honorable court say
Na lo fotale le hlomphele ka
Operation Save Life
operation na ya pholosa maphelo
has been designed,
na ene etseditswe ka pone ha bue ka tsela ya hore
organized,
me ya bopua ka
and of course led
me ya etellwa pele
by General Kamudi and the rest of lower ranks is now seated as being accused, of course, as we mentioned. The number 9 and the rest of the accused.
ki General Kamudi kala le ba mpatlase me jwale mona a dutse ka mone ele motsuwa yena wa borobong ya tlase.
Mine, I'm just witness. I'm just putting this for the consideration of the court. Well, because I'm still leading men and women behind my back.
banna le basadi ka moraka
carrying out missions.
ba ntseng ba etsa tshebetso ya sole, carrying out missions.
Of course, (2025) is different from 2015.
Selemo sa 2005 se fapane le sa selemo sa 2015.
However,
Empa la ho le jwalo,
what I wanted.
ho thwe re slow.
Okay.
However, empa la ho le jwalo,
I wanted to put it on a report.
ke batla ho beha ka pela lekgotla la le hlomphehang.
At times,
Ka nako tse ding,
how military affairs are complicated.
bona ditaba tsa sole hore na di mafekefeke jwang.
For reason that,
Ka baka
For reason
la-
that-
ka baka la hore
Lesotho Defence Force still mourns
Lesotho Defence Force le ntse le lla ka leqeba
for loss of 2 generals
bakeng sa tahlelo ya bolaodi ba babedi
as the result of
ka baka la
Yeah.
as the result of
ka baka la
organizational external matters
ditaba tse amang tsamaiso tse tswang ka ntle,
which indeed
mme tseo
they are still being accounted for today.
tseo ho tla tswa jwalana di ntseng di ntseng re di jela.
Otherwise, thank you very much. I'll prefer to conclude myself, so say,
Ke a leboha, mme ke tla qetella fela ka hore
Yes. Please proceed.
once again to say, it has been very difficult and challenging
hape ko ebile taba e nkimelang haholo
to come and testify before my subordinate.
hore ebe ke tla ke fana ka bopaki kgahlanong le batho ba ka tlase ho nna kapo ba ikarabelang ka tlase ho nna,
At an expense,
mme ka boima ba hore
distorted command and responsibility.
ditaba tse fapantshitsweng tsa distorted command and responsibility.
I am being placed here because of responsibility.
Ke bewa mona ke baka la boikarabelo,
And everyone else,
jwalo ka ba bang bohle
I do submit.
ke mokgwa ke bang taba tsa ka ona ono.
Thank you, Dr. Commander. I could not dispute when you want to express your views. Let's go back to this document. I'm going to invite your comment on this document. But before that, yes, let me go straight to it.
You go where?
To the last page.
Yes.
I'm interested on the arresting team,
Arresting team.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
What? Especially serial number 2. Let's start with serial number 2. Hashards in bracket is written late. Was your comment on that? It is written late. I'm inviting your comment regarding being head to the front page of this operation order. It is dated the 13th May 2025. But at the back, being people who were involved in the arrest in this operation, Hashat is written as late. Let's comment on that.
My Lord, in fairness to the witness and to the defense as well, the Crown has never made a basis as to why it connects the two mentioned documents with the documents that the witness testified about before. And while on that, my Lord, unless I didn't hear the Crown properly, it was suggested to the witness that this document emanates from the defense side, whereas it is part of the discovery made by the Crown. So,
No, my Lord, my learned friend should not misquote me. I never said that. I never said that. He can proceed. Just say he must not misquote me.
thank you, my Lord. We are not being informed as to who prepared those annexed documents, and for the Crown to suggest to the witness to make comments about the relationship between the two, that will amount to a pure conjecture and speculation, my Lord, and you will not be in a position to engage witness on that aspect. Even if you engage, you will not be in a position to answer or at least to account for that document, my Lord, because apparently I suspect it's not made by him. The Crown ought to have made basis as to why the two documents are allegedly related, man.
I wish to add, my Lord, on what my learned friend Advocate Mafaisa has tabled before court. His Lordship would clearly see that page 1 of the document bears the date of the 13th May 2015. And when we look at the very last page, His Lordship would clearly see that, in fact, the first page of the document was made on the 13th. The second page of the document was made at some other point after the death of Hashatsi, which we can equate to the same period that Lieutenant General, if I'm calling him by the proper rank, let me just say for convenience, General Mosomotso, we can equate the time of his passing away around that time. Certainly, these two documents were done at completely different dates, at completely different times, and before there can actually be that issue, there should be material that is placed on record so that we have the benefit of originality. One of them, my Lord, I would suggest, we are not simply making the task difficult unnecessarily, would be whether or not this document has been under the control of the witness in the witness box, and who compiled it, so that that particular question can properly come at this particular juncture. We say so, my Lord, for an obvious reason, but we'll deal with this issue as the trial unfolds. His Lordship would clearly see that the document that is placed before court is not the copy of the original document for that very same reason. It will not be the copy of the original document, my lord. Yes, Paul.
The point that actually raised quite valid in terms of cross-examination. In light of the fact that exhibits H, I, and H are copies of what constitutes the annexes to the document that the witness was going to. They are already part of the record.
As the court
So
pleases,
we will deal with that when the time comes with cross-examination.
as the court pleases.
Thank you, my lord.
Please continue.
Thank you. Let me repeat my question that to Commander. I'm inviting your comment on this document in view of the fact that the face of this document, the first page is dated the 13th May 2015, but on this last page, one of the arrest team hashtags is written in bracket late. That's your comment on that. What can you say about that?
My lord, indeed, the operational order seemed to be having been issued on the 13th May 2015.
Operational order na banala e fano ka pontitse ka 13 May 2015.
Yeah.
2 years earlier
Me le motsepedi ele
than Hashatsi
pele go lefula mfu a shatsi.
must, yeah. That is what I can say according to my observation.
Ke sona se nka se buang seno ka tlhokomelo ya ka, ka tlhokomelo ya ka.
Thank you. And I'm interested in this the team that the third category, the team that that was arresting. Let's talk about the ranks of these 12 people listed here. What was the rank of, and please allow me to call them, as I said, I don't know the ranks, that is Paila, May 2015.
My recollection, if you know. Let me just come back to this one when I come to this one on the part of promotion of the officers and others.
Okay. Yes, please, let's deal with that.
Promotion of the undermentioned personnel here.
Hani so tshebetsong ya batho bana ba hlaha mona.
The 12
Yeah,
officers.
sure of them.
Bana ba 12.
Yes.
By the way, it all rests with the command then. It is the sole function of the command.
Kana ko ene le taba ya kapo ene le taba ene le matsohong fela exclusively ya mo laudwa sesole kana ko eo phamiso eo.
By the way, it is like that. It's a matter of policy.
Fela hantle hile ke mo go leng jwalo.
You're saying command or commander. You have to be careful.
Commander.
Okay.
Molaodi ntse le jwalo bona tsena ntse le le ntse le sebediso.
Yes.
So being the having commander.
Yeah.
During the time that is mentioned here, 2015, 2015.
Ha re bua kana ko ene e mentionwe mona tokomaneng ya leng 2015 2013 2015
20?
2015 2013
2015. 2015, around that time.
nako tsena tsa bo 2015.
Yes.
My recollection is that they were still, he was, perhaps Colonel Paila was Lieutenant Colonel that time.
Kgopolong ya ka kore e ka nna ba Colonel nyo Dade Paila e ne le Colonel ka nako eo, e ne le Colonel Paila.
Yes.
E ne le Colonel.
Because
Lebaka
The
hobane
witness says Lieutenant Colonel, if I'm not mistaken.
Can you repeat the title again?
2015.
Yeah. The
we got
title.
2015.
Yes,
Yes.
2015.
2015.
What was his title?
It is my recollection
Yeah.
that he was Lieutenant Colonel, because the reason I'm saying this is on the promotion list of 2016,
Lebaka le ke jwalo gore in Lieutenant Colonel gobaneng ka diphamiso tsa 2016
I was confirmed to be Major General.
nna ke la ka confirmiwa ke le Major General,
And I was the senior most of them.
mme ke nna ya na le ka godimo go bona,
Yes. Particularly Kapekurikel on my rank.
haholoholo ke sheba rank ya
So, these hands were saying, to my recollection, was you are still
kwana mo ke tshwanetse ke kgopolong ya ka ne ntse e le
Lieutenant Colonel also.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Then I don't know whether really I'm correct also.
Ha ke tsebela ba
This is why I'm saying really it's given me a very tough time, because the promotion program is rest with the commander.
kwana ke re fa bothata baneng diphamiso ke taba tse bolaodi tse tswang ke molaodi.
Thank you. Well appreciated. What about, as I said, I'm interested on this team. What about the second serial, who is okay? Have you talked about that, Hashazi?
Okay, as just yes, I've talked, I said, in as far as I know, by 2015, then 2015 as it was, then he died 2017 on the 5th, Tuesday, 5th of September 2015. I mean the 2017.
Jaka ke tsholo re re hashatsi pula a hlokhala ka the 5th September in le la bobedi 2017.
Yes.
At rank of Colonel.
Mme a tshwere rank ya Colonel,
And commanding officer special forces.
mme e le ena ya laolang mabotho a special forces.
Serial number 3. Tate Makara.
Keep it Magara.
Yes.
So it goes on to say, in as far as I go back again.
Go ke la morago gape gape
This is the feeling, something that I cannot be exact.
nka se kgone go tsepama go le tabeng ena.
First and foremost, they are junior officers.
Ntle le ntho ya pele qalong pele ke batho ba ka tlase go nna ka boemo.
The promotion, as I say, the promotion list is the purview of the commander.
List ya diphamiso ke rabella fela go molaodi wa sole.
I can't recall well.
Ntsha go hantle
In 2015, what rank was voting.
ha ke sa gola ntse gona ka 2015 na rank ya neng a le yona ka boitse rena ke teng.
Look, just a moment. I want us to move fast. There's a document It's listed the promotions of several LDF members of the LDF force order. I'm not sure, my lord, whether it was exhibited already, but it had not been exhibited. Oh, thank you, my lord. I'm told it had not been exhibited. It is part of the bundle that was given to the defense. Just a moment, my lord. Well, we'll deal with this issue of promotions. I have a force order here that clearly indicates, because I want to deal with the team, the arrest team. Let's deal with other issues just so that we don't take much of the course time. What is you recall when we initially commenced, I had requested you to deal with an invalid operation order. What's your comment about this? The validity.
Validity of
Yes.
In as far as the document is concerned, of course, my view could be the document appears to be valid to a certain extent. With some shortfalls here and there. That are rooted.
Can we specifically deal with those shortcomings? We list them and we close this chapter.
The one is, as I mentioned, conventions of safe society.
Conventions.
Can you repeat that, the commander?
Conventions of safe society.
Conventions.
Conventions, yeah.
Yes, conventions of service writing.
Yeah, yes. There are some shortfalls. Yeah, there are some military conventions of writing.
Okay.
Yes, there are conventions of military service writing. And this is what I noted.
Yeah.
And the use of some phraseology or terminology. But of the prominent one is this issue of signature block.
Signature.
Yes, let's go through that.
The signature block acknowledgement.
Yeah. Acknowledgement.
Yes, I see. I'm not able to, for the benefit of the court, I'm not able to know, even to understand Who is the originator?
Molemong wa lekgotla ga ke tsebe kapa lona go akanye gore na gantlentle na tokomane na itse mongodi wa ena wa mantlhana ke mang.
Yes.
Because as I mentioned, there should have been rank,
Jwale ka bontshe gore ne tlamehile go bile le ranke,
name,
lebitso
and appointment.
le appointment.
For both two sets.
Bakeng sa dikarolo tseno pedi ba tsona.
The other weakness part of it
Yeah.
Bofokodi bo bong bo ke bo hlokometseng
on the part of command, control and signals.
bakeng sa bolaodi, tsamaiso le signal.
Yes.
Roman 1, Roman 2 and Roman 3.
Roman 1, 2 and 3.
So Roman.
Roman 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Roman 2 and 3.
There seems to be duplication of level of authority.
Bonela go bile le ntho tsa duplication kapo go hatana godimo gwa maemo a taolo.
Yeah.
This but not last.
Ya go qetela fela e sa re go bane ga ena boemo.
Yeah.
The attached documents
Tokomane tse kgoletsweng go yona
that amplify
tse tlatseletsang
the master document.
tokomane eno ya mantlha
Their classification has been reduced
mogo o di entsweng ka ona e theotswe
from secret to confidential.
go tloa go lekunutu go fitlha go e se ka bonwa ke matlho otlhe and confidential.
Yes.
For this reason, making document
Pakelena go etsa tokomane
to have two faces.
ka go ga mabedi kapo ditshobotsi tse pedi
Yes.
has impact on continuity and consistency.
ena le kgahlamelo kapo ena le kgahlamelo go on consistency le tswele pele.
Of course, which is is being underrated in the military sense. We say
Yes.
altogether it makes difficult to make who is owning this document.
Me bueng ya sesole e etsa bothata gore motho go fona gona phantlentena ke mang monga tokomane ba ka bothata fela mono ka puo ya sesole. Ke a leboha.
I want us to deal with for the next 10 to 15 minutes that is remaining with certain terminologies that are being used that we have had been put to the witnesses. Do you appreciate that? Military terminologies. or principles. Can you explain to the court what this means in the military regime? Command and responsibility.
Command responsibility.
Or is command responsibility one word?
Okay.
Yes.
Not commanders.
No. Command and responsibility. Command responsibility, not commander. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Mr.
Command responsibility.
Yes.
Command responsibility is to ensure two things.
bolaodi le boikarabello ho etsa hore ntho tse pedi di etsahale.
To ensure
Ho etsa hore kapo netefatsa hore
and guarantee
lo tlatseletsa
availability of military forces
hore ho be le mabotho a be teng
at state of mission readiness
mme a be teng leveling ya hore ba dule ba le ready mabotho ao
at all levels
ka mafapha ohle
of unit headquarters.
Mafapha ono hlano a mafapha a headquarters.
The second one.
Ya bobedi
Lieutenant God, lawyer pays.
o thotole le be
Lawyer pays. I'm lost to us at all levels.
At all levels.
Yes, King.
At unit headquarters.
Oh, thank you.
Different unit headquarters.
at all levels at unit headquarters.
Different unit headquarters.
Unit headquarters. Fellow different unit headquarters.
The second one.
Ya bobedi
Is to ensure
ke ho netefatsa hore
welfare,
boiketlo,
morale,
boitshwaro,
personal security, personal security,
personal security even
personnel,
or personal or
Yeah.
they are all the time, at all material time, they are kept
hore ntho tsena kaofela di bolokuwe
and accounted for.
mme le hore di ka buelellwa.
In fact, there are some attachment when I can expand on that, on those two, I will expand in more details as how.
mme bona
But
ha eba go
for the sake, I try to keep them as brief as that, which is responsibility of the command authority.
ha o hlokala nka hlakamanolla ka botlalo taba tseno ka fela bona ja ke le go fela ke di bepefatse ke di etse ka botshwenyane.
Well, that is appreciated, the commander. Yes. The second terminology, principle, accountability. Can you?
Yes. Is the governing principle.
Yeno ya accountability ke yona principle kgolokgolo
Across all the sectors of our societies.
mme yeno ya mafapha ohle a bophelo.
In military terms,
Ka puo ya sesole
for every action, military action,
ketso ye nngwe le nngwe e tswang ka tlasa sole kapa ke sole
Yeah.
the commander
molaodi
should account for.
o tlameha a jare kapa na ku jara boikarabello o tlameha a jare boikarabello account for. Commander molaodi o tlamehile a jare boikarabello.
Hence my saying is that
e leng hona ke tshwang ke re
only authority could be delegated.
ke yona mo ke reng bolaodi ka matla a ka iswa tlase kapa a ka fana go ka tlase
Not responsibility.
empa e se boikarabelo.
Sorry, but you come again.
Says only authority can be delegated but not responsibility.
This is quite complex matter.
Yena ke taba e thata go utlwisisa ka bonolo.
In the real world,
Lefatsheng leo re phelang go lona.
for instance,
Mohlala,
a member of the public in the village
monna fela wa motseng mane
sees a drunken soldier
o bona lesole le tauweng go lenweleng
or an officer.
kapo motho wa ofisiri.
That alone
Taba e fela ka yona
is not being directed to the immediate superior.
taba e ka yona e se taba e supile kapo e amang motho eno a ikarabelang ka tlase ho yena,
But affects
empa e ama
reputation. Reputation.
empa e ama seriti. Thank you. Yes, thank you. E ama seriti
Of commander in relation to that person.
e ama seriti sa molaodi mme seriti seno se hatlamela motho eno, ketso ya motho eno ya ka tlase.
This is the critical aspect of responsibility.
Okay. Let's superior command or responsibility.
Superior command.
Yeah.
Taba e ka hodimo superior command.
Superior command of orders.
Yeah, superior orders. Thank you. Thank you.
Taba tse ka hodimo.
Yeah, there's superior orders. They emanate. They have levels again.
Di na le mafapha le tsona
They emanate
di tswa ho
from our civil authority.
di tswa ho babusi.
Yes,
Di tswa ho babusi
to the command element.
go fitlela ho ba le ba tere boikarabelo ba tsamaiso.
In military context,
Ha re bua ka puo ya sesole
Yeah.
that rests with general,
taba eno e mahetleng a molaodi
Molaodi.
general e le molaodi.
lowest rank is colonel.
Rank e tlase ke ya colonel.
The signal of that
Ntho e bontshang ntho eo signal
is the way they wear. They are wear. Code wear. I mean,
ko go sheba bona ba apara jwang,
yeah.
mokgwa ba
Code
kaparo ya
of
bona,
dress.
mokgwa wa kaparo ya bona ke ena e tla o bontsha kaparo ya bona.
They have what we call cords on the neck.
Mona ba na le ntho tse bitswang di-corges, mona le mona dikolorong tsa di-hemp, di-corges spelling
Yeah, gorgeous.
How do you spell that?
ba spelling
Gorgeous. 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 At a
Gorgeous.
double TS.
Or double T's?
Gorgeous. So that's where superior orders are governed. From the top down, with a colonel. From colonel upward, those are the people that can issue superior orders.
ke bana batho bano he ba ka fanang ka ditaelo tsena tse thweng di godimo superior orders.
Need to know.
Need to know basis.
Yes.
Need to know basis. We consider that when you go. Consider that when you go.
Eno ya go gona ke manya hloka go tseba ge sheba tabeno ha re ya
Or confronted
kapa ha ge tobane le
by critical security situation.
maemo a tshireletso a boima kapa hlokolosi.
In fact, is the just classified distribution of information.
Fela ka bokgutshwane fela gore nkare ke lefapha la fela la go fetisa ka bokgutshwanyane ke lefapha fela la go fetisa ditaba kapa information
To certain individuals
go batho ba hlwauweng
who can make decisions
ba ka etsang diqeto
at instance.
hang ba ka etsang diqeto hang.
However, I think.
It's normally used.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It
Yeah.
is normally used in classified operations.
Hangata e sebediswa di-operationeng tsena tse in classified operations. It is normally used in classified operations.
But I think this is an appropriate time that we adjourn. Continue tomorrow.
Unfortunately, General, we have to come back tomorrow morning, like 9:30 to continue with the end. And as I said in the morning, please don't discuss with anyone until you finish striking the call.
In between,
Further Lord.
the witness understands, my lord, and confirms. Thank you.
What now, again?